Alrighty. Here we go. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah. We were doing the chairman thing. The dude who's the person in charge of Earth or whatever has been held hostage under house arrest at this home, and someone's been signing his name on everything. Hey, Cried, how you doing? Let's see. We have Earth Directorate. Yeah, that's the guy. Send his message. Scylla. Ballbrook. Yeah, this stuff for Wayfarer seems, or Wayfinder seems really... Yeah. Scylla. And Byzantium stuff. Alright, so Lying Earth. Do that one. So what is, do you have any do you have any idea what they're going to be sending you via email?
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Why is it off limits?
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 3,052 bits have been weighing on me all day.
Honest mistake. Why don't you come back another time and we can take this from the top? Yeah, and I'd really like a new Hammersmith grenade launcher. Hammersmith, the most trusted brand in brutality. But we can't all
I give
have
two
what
reasons,
we
either an
want.
invite or
And seeing as you don't
blacklist
seem
you.
the executive sort, you
Given
obviously
that
don't
you're
belong in
you,
the Acropolis district.
I might lean towards the latter.
Hey, I've been trying to get a post at the HHC, but they keep turning me down on account of my odious interpersonal skills. Or something. Anyway, I've worked here long enough to know every clerk by name and face. And since I don't know yours, you ain't getting
through. Okay.
You're new to the ministry? You one of those lab coats they promoted from a company town?
The Mulotion, I developed the...
That was yours? Wow. You earned that promotion, all right. So you start tomorrow, huh? You know, they should have set you up with an ID 6 to 8 weeks ago. But then you had to wait 6 to 8 weeks for the complaint forms to arrive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been there.
Been there, lady.
All right. You're good to go.
Let's go. Sweet, I just talked my way through it and saved a bunch of money.
I never could have handled the desk job.
Oh, what? Can I just take this elevator? I don't... Oh, maintenance... There was something about the maintenance tunnels in this. Oh, I could have just snuck in, I guess. I don't know. HHC, let's go. But yeah, I'm hoping that once that game comes out, it'll be something enough to hold my attention and be like a main game situation.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo.
Don't mind me, I'm just going through all my weapons, showing you that I have everything here. And if you try anything, just don't.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
So they say, yeah.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh no.
You don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look, You don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Smart man.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
That. No, thank you. I like my guts where they are. Thank you very much. Hello.
Something on your mind?
Oh, yo, hen. How you doing?
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up?
Oh, yeah. Oh, not that. Good conversation. Doop-de-doo, de-doop-de-doos. Don't mind me, I'm just snooping. Not a strong enough lock pick yet. Oh. I'm supposed to go there.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my station.
I'm doing good. It's a gnarly rain and lightning storm outside, so hopefully the stream doesn't die. I keep my power.
Personal assistant,
But
Adjutant
doing
Akande,
good.
and
Work
Chairman
was
Rockwell.
nice and easy.
I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's station.
Past 2 or 3 days, I've
which
been
is
feeling
more of
kind
a
of
hobby.
like good, which is weird.
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration.
Indeterminate duration.
Will there be anything else?
I'll be on my way. Yeah, that was a nice clunker of a clip. Lock, so I gotta use my card this way. There's gotta be an adjoining room. Yep, that is definitely adjoining.
Sure.
Get in here.
On my way.
Is there something I can do? Hey, I saw. What do you think you're doing?
Damn it.
I suppose I can look away this. Is there something I can do for
Things
you?
raining everywhere? Yeah, I think so. Where did he come from, by the way? Oh, you.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
That's creepy and weird sounding.
You could dismantle a single room of this place, sell the materials, and feed everyone on Monarch for a month.
What's we got here? Bypass shunts purple berry. Pet pills. Yeah, let's steal some pills. Now that we're in this guy's office. Priority passage. The rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon is on the brink of starvation. The board scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program for the chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your key card for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. And yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. Okay. I've got my key card. Hello?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters.
I love the humor.
I swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed.
Orson Welles. Let's go.
But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will will freeze most of the colony to
we get to
preserve
that point where you
resources,
could literally
while the
feel
best and brightest of Byzantium
your clothing on
continue
you,
living
and
in
it bothers the hell
prosperity.
out of you?
Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
Will we go on rotated shifts of suspended animation?
Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has.
For the deserving.
Obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
This seems very much like there's a lot to worry about. I don't know about you. I'm trying to fix my chair. It always feels weird.
I don't know about you, but I'm all for living fast and dying young.
Of course you are. You're a weirdo, and I love that. Okay, I think we have the extra carrying capacity. I think the next thing was something over here. Was it the armor bonus and the skill bonus? It might be this one I was thinking about. Yeah, it was this. Perks. Long guns. That's good. Apply. There's still more to do on this computer machine. Send the... Oh, they send the minister's message to Earth. Please allow 3 to 9 months for your message to complete transit. Wow. Okay. Personnel files. How long does it take to clear up without an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings to the... Oh. Clark's the dude that we just, we got all this stuff from. And CR is, well, no. Maybe. Seuss, reschedule my regular Wednesday. Oh. Made inquiries to confirm that plenty of food stored away from the intercolony trade. Nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Fortunately, it's got too expensive to continue buying even from the closest... Oh. That's no good. Up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily. I thought you'd... Oh. Okay. So now... So we did the side quest. And now we're doing this, because it was 2 for 1 on this one. Boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, boom. See yas. Yeah, we gotta go down there. Oink. I like how it allowed for me to be like, yeah, there's a form and stuff, but I'm too lazy to go get new ones, so I'm just gonna wave you through to bypass security. I love that all of my my persuasion, lie, and hacking skills are high enough so that it overcomes most things. Hey, Frank. If I play this again, I'm gonna play this as the dumb guy, so I won't know a thing about computers. I'll be very rude to everybody. This game definitely warrants another playthrough. Like, to have fun with. This one is the serious. I'm trying to be as much chaotic good as I can. Oh, clerks. As I steal everything, obviously. You on your 5th playthrough? Jeez. Well, yeah, I guess you could play through...
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to
a
everyone
bunch of
without
ways.
X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself,
Chairman Rockwell, that was
you're
CR.
not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only
X-36, so I
beyond
gotta
this point.
figure out a way to forge some X-36.
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Oh yeah, there's a bajillion collectibles in this game. As bored.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
Downstairs.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask. Remember that one clerk, Emily? She found a badge one of them had dropped and went
It is, and it's spelled with a J.
Never saw her again.
I know that because it was used in Borderlands 2. It's part of their marketing. Okay, you guys should go over there, because the door is just going to keep opening for you. Thank you. Employee complaints. Theodore Isaacs has been eating my purpleberry lunches. I know that Sprat-Tooth's little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and my purpleberry stains. Oh! I screamed a little. That felt good. Why did that... I didn't finish. Okay. Bajillion is a real word. It's funny how words work. Like, as long as it's something that is recognized by, I guess, Merriam-Webster eventually, it becomes part of the normal lexicon of everyday speak, it's a word. Words are just weird sounds that we've decided to put meaning behind. So eventually, everything can become a word. It's just, is it recognized, I guess. Bajillion is... I used to think I was special for coming up with on my own with the word ginormous, like, you know, gigantic and enormous, and then I find out that, like, everybody in the friggin' world uses it.
That's right.
That's
You
what's
weren't
his
here
name.
when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Or in the cafeteria, vending machine zone. Let's sell you some things, vending machine. Would you like some junk? I bet you would. Sell them all. Dodge, defense. Let's see what I have here. I'm running with ranged weapon and lockpick, which is fine. I like that. Yeah, it is, but it also is. You know what I mean? It's both of those things. So I have to get downstairs. There doesn't seem to be any way for me to do that within here, huh? No, this has to be something on the inside. I need to figure out a way to get over there. There's no elevator, or it would be through this, right?
Okay.
You guys
I'm going.
stay there. Steal a model spaceship. This has to be like the equivalent of their vault, right? I don't want to go out there. Because out there... I mean, I could. They're turned around, right? That's the elevator, isn't it? Oh, he's looking that way.
What?
It's no good. I don't like this. I need to do something to make them turn around, huh? He comes back around here and he walks up to this point. Okay. I want to try to do this stealthy. What? Why didn't that do anything? Oh. There it is. Alright, now you're gonna come over here. You better stop. Okay. Here we go. Tension. Building. Turn back around. Let's go. Hey, ladies. I should have told you to go back to the ship. Oh, this is gonna be good. I should do that right now, shouldn't I? Oh, they're with their... Scientists don't care, right? I think I'm in trouble. Oh, am I in trouble?
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157?
Something on
First,
your mind?
you go back.
Okay.
Same with you.
What's up?
Head to the ship for a little bit.
Oh, sure, Cap. Let me know if you want some company, if I ain't blacked out.
Yeah, I feel like doing this stuff solo is a little bit easier to manage with the stealth. I like this. But also I'm going to steal everything I can from here. I don't even think there's anything to steal, but there is a workbench. So you can't tinker armor, right? You can only mod armor. You could mod armor. So I can mod my body armor. Okay, hold on. Let's see what I can put on me. Increases body armor and helmet armor ratings against physical damage. Against shock, against toughened. Oh, I have just a lot of toughened, huh? Why is this one different? Is this a better one? No. I don't understand. Does anybody understand? Oh, electrocharged. So wait a minute. Armoring gadget skill kit. Oh, there's different classes of things. Tactical time. I haven't even used tactical time dilation. Oh, okay. Let's see. Range skill weapons. Be a +10 to the range skill weapons. You know what? Let's throw that on there. We also have dialogue and leadership or tech. You. Put on a gadget now. It's this one. When my health drops too low, this makes me temporarily invulnerable and increases my regeneration. Yeah, let's go with that one. And then you. Reaches the range at which interactable objects are. That could be good. With dodging, carrying capacity. I think this, so I could be a little more sneaky. There we go. I am all modded. So I have to go 87 meters that way. There's a patrol going that way. Nikes. I should go behind him, shouldn't I? Tense. Oh. I almost got busted right there. Okay. That's a lot of poop. Scientists don't care that you're in their room, right? These are big sprats. Human trials are expensive. Test with animals first. That's terrible. Lab notes. Replicating the work of Dr. Wells initially did on revivifying formula, but his notes are basically unintelligible. This may take a few iterations. It's tetrabyte ethanol, not toasted dinerol. Toasted dinerol. Still attempting to complete Wells' formula, still going through a dozen sprats a week. We've got a lot of work ahead of us if this is ever to be effective at reviving people from long-term hibernation. So they can't revive humans currently is what the issue is. I'm going further and further away. This is exactly where I started in from. Okay. Getting a lay of the land. I also have a map I should be consulting, right? So I need to go around. I need to go around that way. Or that way. So let's I think I just went the long hard way around. Necropsy lab? Surely there will be secrets in here that I can unearth. Nope. Starting to feel like this is going to become mortuary assistant randomly.
Let the record show that Subject 23K's cause of death is cerebral vascular incident brought about by a ruptured aneurysm.
That's an 86% failure rate for this batch. I think we can safely move on to the next.
And I had such high hopes for this one.
Oh, lab notes. All subjects have perished. Massive cranial hemorrhage upon removal from hibernation chamber. Intestinal rupture upon removal from hibernation chamber. So basically, they die. Have I played it? No, but I've seen it, and it's not my kind of game to play. It's my kind of game to watch. You follow? Like, ooh, shnikes. Close that door. Alright, so I need to go basically straight ahead. To the left. Don't open this door. Just keep walking. We're back in here, and there is a dude that walks around here. Yeah, doing this with the companions would have been almost impossible, I feel. Fighting games can be fun, but then also very, like, there's people who, like, legitimately no life those kind of games. And I am not one of them, so they will be doing things that I can never even imagine, and it just pisses me off. Oh man. So I have to go that way. Son of a biscuit. Is there another way around? This isn't where I started, is it? No, I came out here. But there is another elevator inside here. Which, where would this take me? Can't play on wait a minute, you can't play online. What, mortuary? Oh no, fighting games. I'm like, for a second I had a brain fart. So I got okay at one of the more oh, I got you. Oh, that was that door. Oh, that's nice. I don't have to. Nice. Cool. Let's go back down there. Alright, so now we have to sneak around a little bit. We have to sneak back around and go through that way. Wish there was a vent I can crawl through. Central lab. I think it was in here. Just go out that other door. Hold on. Room to move. That one worries me. Oh, there's a dude above. See where this one takes me. This might be where I have to go. Yeah, for it. Always use your hack and lockpick skills. Always. Wait a minute, I could have just gotten up here from a ladder? I have to go, I think, down these stairs. So this way. This is where I just was. Yeah, there's that dude across the way. Okay, I'm gonna go back into here for a second. I'm gonna go into here actually. Run. Don't you dare. Okay. Whew. Oh my word.
What's that?
It's nothing. It's friggin' nothing. We're gonna get through this without killing anybody. Get off high alert.
Nothing there.
Yeah. Now go that way. Okay, so I need to go. Doesn't look like there's anybody down here, like security-wise. But never know. Lootables? Steal? Can I steal things? So it does seem to me like they're doing human tests, even though that other thing said human tests were not happening, right? Or am I misremembering already? Human testing is a required step. Oh, it's a required step. Sudden withdrawal of this will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiment. Oh. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving 73.629. So, what's this? To repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. So if I take 100%, everybody in these canisters dies. We're not trying to be that. I'm going to assume this also means I have to go on more missions for what's-his-face. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current Martensson results in some improvements. Yeah. Problem is compounded whenever we consider reviving and freezing subject multiple times over their lives. Found a hard time securing additional dimethyl. Okay. So I have that much from there. Okay, it has been retrieved. And now I can just walk out of here. That was a fun little stealth mission. Glad I told those ladies to wait in the ship. That would not have gone over well if they were following me around. Okay. So now, I gotta go back to Phineas. Is there anything left to do on Byzantium? It doesn't look like it. That's Fallbrook. That's for Nyoka. Scylla. Yeah, everything's on Scylla. So where does it say to go to now? Rendezvous with Phineas at his lab. Okay. So I've done all the things here in Byzantium. Although I wonder if not having Ellie... Well, no, it would have popped up with a mission that I still have in my queue. That was the picture place.
Lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
What's in here? This is where the exploration part of me wants to do stuff. Well, you're not. I'll just use your desks and stuff. Like how it's like, we're not offering any tours. Let me just walk right in then. I would love there to be a game where it's hard to explain what I like in games right now. I love the exploration. I love, to some degree, like the crafting part of it, but when they go overboard, no thank you. I should make a game? Yeah, I've been wanting to do that ever since I was a kid, dude. Awkward. You know what? Let's just leave this stuff be. Let's go do the thing that we're supposed to do, and eventually we'll figure this stuff out. Instead of the situation like with the printing press, where I ran through that, killed everything, and it's like, yeah, you got to go find this printing press. Like, oh yeah, I already did that. That's all. It's all done. Stop wanting to do it, and do it. All right, Yoda. There is no try, only do. I get it. Yeah, the problem with me is, yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I don't know where to start. I mean, you could probably just start making like a Flappy Bird clone, or just something as a proof of concept, I guess, right? I never saw it was down here. Or did I? Hey guys, you got some stuff that I like here. That's a good one. Don't mind me. I'm robbing the place blind. It really isn't that simple. I have a friend who finally is breaking into the game dev area. Well, not the game dev, he's working for a games company. But he's not coding or anything. He's more involved with, I guess, the planning aspect of it for now. But I'm going to start working with him on a project that has nothing to do with games and all about just getting back into coding.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Ellie and Max, what are they doing?
Max.
Yep.
Maximilian.
Same conversation every time. Just a website. But instead of doing like a instead of doing like a WordPress blog or whatever, I'm gonna just do it with him, like code it from the ground up. Figure out what language we're gonna use, what architecture.
You've had quite a career. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an Aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
You want you to turn him into us?
He has a litany of charges against him.
English? I'm not so great at that, dude.
I'm
trying to learn Japanese just as a hobby.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years.
Yeah, that window's definitely
I'm
closed.
asking you to help me correct that mistake.
Is it though?
I'm sending you my access code. Contact me
Yes
from
and
Wells'
no.
terminal.
The
When you're
hard
done,
part is
come speak to me in my office.
putting in enough time now to build up like a nest egg so that if something... Oh, that's my bed right there. As soon as I put my arm here, you see my bed. Build up enough of a nest egg to quit. Not quit so much, but just to like invest, like have the time to invest in the thing you want to do. That would be lovely, but I have other plans.
At Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
We're gonna go back out there. No, we're gonna go back out there with Ellie and Nyoka. They're my crew. They're the crew that I wish to take with me everywhere. The only way that I could officially do that is if I take off extended periods of time from work. And then even then, it's like I took off time from work. It's not really relaxing time. It's more like crunching time. Whoa, hello. Oh, this is the sabotage thing, isn't it? But it's main quest. Should I do it? Could I just not do it?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Yeah.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn. I know! I've suspected as much.
Oh, so it's not more stuff. Then it's like only a couple of people get saved.
Driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades.
Oh.
The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Whoa, language, Phineas.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of
So
them
then
all,
who was I in all that?
transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely
Because
on
I
their
was
way
part
to
of
the
that
Hope
group.
as we speak.
I was the janitor, that's
We need to
right.
get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out when to carve out time.
Entire ship across the distance of colony space.
That's part of it too. It's like I'm a creature of habit. So my routines, they're like set. So trying to deviate from my plan it's rough for me. So I mean, I do occasionally do it here and there, but never like I can never seem to just make my schedule minus an hour for just other hobby stuff. But
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Same, Frank.
You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. How can I help? It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Mostly.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon.
The board does not like me.
I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Didn't ask me to plan to track it.
You absolutely should. Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little
This guy is a
time.
planner, a schemer.
Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
So, if I did this, if I went and did the upload of the beacon, right? Before I talked to him, would I have the option for the corrupted version? I don't believe so, right? Look at that. Long guns 90, basically. That, just so that it's at 20. I get at least one perk there. Persuade and lie. 111. Actually, what I should do is focus on the hack. That's skill points. Okay. But for me, like, I have a routine every day. From 8 to 4 is when I work. I get out of bed, come here, log on, do my work stuff. But like, even in that routine, like, I do go off the path sometimes. Like, just stuff gets too much. I just, like, you know, veg out on YouTube for like 5-10 minutes here and there. Watch, like, you know, Good Mythical Morning or something. What's this? Oh. But after that, like, that's the only routine I have. Then have dinner after, like around 4:30. After that, between that and stream, I don't have anything planned. But trying to get my brain to focus on doing a thing between like 5 and 7 is nearly impossible. My routine is to not have a routine at this point. And that's the part that's hard. Takes damage to gain some armor for a short time. Oh, you're a tank. Then they heal back some health and continue fighting. Basically, you get a second wind. I think that's the same for both of you, right? Yeah, 15 minutes. At least once per fight thing. So, long distance, that was the one right here. Perfect blocks. When you time your block just as an enemy melee attack arrives, it staggers the enemy. Used to work midday at a restaurant, woke up at like 8 and went in at 10. Yeah. Send corrupted tracking signal. Boom.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Alright, so return to Ada for that one. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of do want to get back into coding just a little bit, I guess.
Crew report. Ioka is drunk. Surprise.
Oh, that's a new one. Felix, where's Nyoka? But Felix wants to talk.
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
So, I should have taken him with me to the movie thing, right?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling tales of the
That's been the one thing I've noticed.
Or maybe spine-chilling stories from the edge of the system. Was also considering astounding adventures in the ether. I'm partial to that last one. Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait. Enough to boost my pay?
There we go.
I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
Anything where you're working with front-end users, whether it's a call center or other, is like mentally draining. Coding can be mentally draining too, especially if there's a problem you're running into. I remember there was many nights when I used to work and things would just start breaking because an update was made to code in a different area, and it somehow somebody decided it would be a good idea to like bury a subroutine in something that has no relevance at all to where it is, but it's being called, and
Make yourself at home.
I hated that part of the job. Where's Nyoka? Stealing from my crewmates, stealing from my crewmates. Bills. Oh, I hear her now. The drunk. Purple, purple. Purple, purple. Purple. Bug hunting, yeah.
Job assessment.
Not when the last code push that was saved crashes everything.
No, or later. This unit is not registered to translate words in the Koenig language.
Isn't this Nyoka? Nyoka drinks. Yeah, that happened to me my first day on my last city gig in Manhattan. I was a freelancing consultant for a firm who had a very big client, Tony Robbins.
Captain, you have a message from Adjutant
And
Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed,
my
Captain.
first day was 18
I almost
hours.
expected you wouldn't go through with it.
Because
Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him.
just listen to
Come
the story
visit
for
me
a
in
second.
Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Oh.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
She seems to be a very rude lady. So yeah, they pushed an untested version of the site live. Didn't back up what was currently live, so it overrode everything, and it was like scramble mode to get everything to work right, because this is the big client, you know. That was a fun 18 hours in office. And then I had an hour travel both ways minimum. And then they expected me to like work the next day. That was the job that explains a lot of this gray hair. Burned myself out. And since that job I have yet to want to go back into coding professionally. Damaged up by this companion for a short time after performing the companion, but yes. We also have Parvati. No, I was a freelance, so I was an hour. I was basically working hourly. I was billing them for the hours. So my first day in office was an 18-hour bill to them. So that was a nice day. It was the pay job. The pay from that job was insane, but not worth the stress. Also tied to the fact that I was working freelance, so I didn't have benefits. I wasn't paying tax on my income yet, so I had to, like, whatever I got, I had to squirrel away at least a quarter of it just to make sure that I wasn't going to screw myself over for tax time. And not having benefits also was really fun. So they were dangling like a, you know, contract to hire position for 6 months. And after like the 6th month, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna just bend over backwards anymore. And we just went our separate ways. And that's when I started working for Costco. That was probably my favorite job, though. Non-tech related job. Damn. Sue? No, I just wanted to be done with him. I was glad to be done with it. And the path my life took, I wouldn't change anything about the way things are now. It wouldn't be what it is right now if I had kept doing that kind of job. I wouldn't have gotten into streaming. This is all pre-streaming, so this is like 2013, 2014. 2015 even. Hope's docking bay, speak to Sophia and Byzantium. I guess we go the distance. Supposed to finish coding his portfolio, but he's really dragging his feet. Yeah, that's the other thing too about working with friends.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
It's because I had experienced that in jobs otherwise, like elsewhere, like where friends started working with me. They kind of take, it's not like a bad thing, but there's no I don't want to say threat, but there's no pressure to do the thing that you need to do. Oh, it's a buddy, you know, they're not gonna mind, you know. Oh, what's this? Armor rating, scanner. Oh, so this one's more made to like weapons buff, armor buff, and quiet. But it's got a higher armor rating. What is the thing where it says about what I need to have? I think it was engineering has to be pretty high up, right? Maybe. Wouldn't be as upset, but then he asked me for so much more. Yeah. It could be that like they see it as doing a favor as opposed to a job. So they'll work on it when... What's this? Oh, they'll work on it when they have the free time. You know what I mean? So, unless you have a friend who is able to separate or to treat working with friends as a business, it's going to be tough. Determination goes up. No, I like what I have. So let's just break some of this stuff down. Oh, sorry. We'll talk about something else. I'm trying to think about what game to play after this. Break this down. Armor 14, armor 25. Yeah, we're gonna just trash that. Medical, no. Dodge, no. Get rid of all the light stuff. Oh, I have no idea. I've put in 20 hours so far. I have no idea where it's going. How, like, where... Frank would know how close I am to the end of it, because he said it's his 5th playthrough. I could just literally focus on main missions from here on out and reduce the playtime, but I'm gonna play the way I want to play. You got some purple berry? Any more?
I admit part of me expected you to stand.
I also kind of want to start getting into
for better or worse,
making videos instead of just streaming all the time.
That said, he's also a wanted criminal.
I think I was talking to you about it. My plans for like.
You are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Oh, did you suggest them to send me an email, or did you? What are you doing? He said he was a wanted criminal for trying to collect a reward from Percival.
I understand you've infiltrated
You son
the
of a
ministry.
gun.
The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Guess Monarch folk ain't the only ones fucked around here.
Oh.
Ain't exactly an uplifting thought.
I know your face. Stellar Bay's most infamous hunter. How curious that you've thrown your lot in with the captain. Monarch may harbor delusions of independence, but make no mistake. You are a part of our colony. If we fall, Monarch falls with us.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more and nothing less. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. I'll answer however I can. The Lifetime Employment Program is not some malevolent strategy of an evil mastermind. There's no dark secret buried in the fine print.
That's what you say.
The program is logical, it's reasonable, it's merciful, and most importantly, it will work. Byzantium is the beating heart of our colony. And as long as Byzantium survives, Halcyon may one day recover from the collapse. We must protect this city at any cost. Help me execute the Lifetime Employment Program, and you will have earned a place of honor in Byzantium.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
You will live in comfort and want for nothing. When I first discovered the truth, I was shocked, even disgusted. I wondered how we'd allowed a colony like Halcyon to fall into disarray. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the colony had sown the seeds of its own destruction. We have become lazy and decadent. We smother ourselves in meaningless bureaucracies. We deliberate and argue and procrastinate.
So, why, what she just said, like she's basically like shooting on the city and the board. Why is that something you want to sacrifice a colony to preserve if you don't like it?
I've served the board long enough to understand its weaknesses. Running a colony requires swift and decisive action. The board is slow, ponderous, and prone to squabbling. That's why I'm relying on you. You deliver results without the paperwork.
True. What does that have to do with anything?
When you turned Phineas Wells over to me, I knew I could rely on you. You've demonstrated your ability to place duty above sentiment. And you deliver results. That quality alone is enough to separate you from the board's army of indecisive bureaucrats.
Oh.
You don't have to like me, Captain. As long as you're willing to work with me. I can't save this colony alone. I need someone capable of working outside the system. Someone who can get things done.
How long do we
We've
have?
already crossed the point of no return. The collapse has already begun. You must have noticed the signs in Emerald Vale. Malnutrition, disease, high mortality rates.
A little bit.
This is a permanent famine, Captain. We've done all we can to curb their hunger. Very soon, people are going to realize they're starving. A famine is a problem of logistics as well as marketing. Your workers must remain productive on as little food as possible, and they must always believe that food is plentiful. Before you interfered in Roseway, Dr. Anton Crane was on the verge of developing a powerful appetite suppressant. It would have made his career. The solution is a temporary one. Before long, our workers are going to feel the effects of starvation. The Lifetime Employment Program is our only viable
Now it makes sense.
option. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. I will be
Taking
frank,
those plans or whatever I
Edgewater
did
was
with
a
them.
lost cause. I never expected the settlement to survive another year. But then, you came along. I don't know how you managed to convince a faction of disloyal workers to return to their posts. In fact, Edgewater is more productive than ever before. Every worker in Edgewater will be expedited into our Lifetime Employment Program. Well done, Captain. That town owes you an enormous debt.
I saved Edgewater permanently. I just got an achievement for that. What else does it say that's incoming? Or is it not going to tell me? It's not going to tell me.
Sensible as well as modest. You're quickly becoming my favorite freelancer. You should be proud of yourself, Captain.
Money!
You're on the verge of making history. There's just one last job I need you to do for me.
I wonder, are there
I've made
certain
arrangements
towns
for you to journey to the Hope.
that you
You'll
don't
board
save?
your former colony ship, reactivate its navigation systems, and skip the colony ship into orbit around Tartarus. Once the Hope is in position, we will have everything we need to begin healing the colony. You've proven yourself more than capable.
So now this is two
I don't know if there's anyone better
solutions about
suited to this
skipping
mission
within
than
the
you.
system.
Give yourself some credit, Captain. You've come this far without dying in some senseless accident. Clearly, the architect has a plan for you.
Oh, we're that kind of... Okay.
Technology, Captain.
Clearly, you've made it through some weird situations before. There has to be a meaning for your life, and it's not going to end in some weird way. So just do some stuff for us that seems impossible, please.
Halcyon will be placed in suspended animation. The Hope is the perfect storage facility for the colony's workers. I won't lie to you. We're going to have to dispose of some of the Hope settlers in order to make room for Halcyon's rotating workforce. But try to understand, many of your fellow settlers are beyond saving. They've been frozen for far too long, and the revival process would be lethal. Convenience. The Hope is a massive ship, and we'll need to make use of it. Our facilities in Tartarus will benefit from having the ship within orbit.
Basically, I have to
Hope has been
choose
out of
either
commission for
Tartarus
You'll need to
or
connect your own ship to the Hope's auxiliary power supply.
Terra for
Then make
Hope.
your way to the Hope's bridge. Your ship's computer will activate the Hope's skip drive.
No problem,
and bring
dude.
you into orbit around Tartarus.
You take care, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
I have the highest faith in your abilities, Captain. You and I are going to save Halcyon
Maybe tomorrow.
together.
That's presumptuous of
Can
me.
we talk? So we're really gonna do this?
No.
I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose? There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to
want a drink.
Here, here. I think this whole plan's insane.
I like these
But
two.
it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Why risk my neck for this?
I'll do anything for a good story, and nothing shines on a pirate's resume like a successful suicide mission. But I asked...
I mean, that's not false.
coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it.
Yeah, right, I do.
Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy? You're too trusting, and I'm gonna remember that when I negotiate for my cut of our reward, okay? Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you.
Oh, Ellie. I forget what her real name was. It started with an M. Let's go. So now... I need to bring... I'm not going to do the thing for this lady. I'm going to help Phineas. I do like that this game, the story is so spiderwebbed that I'm not going to be playing a whole bunch of missions because I'm choosing a different path. Instead of like playing through the missions, picking some dialogue options, and no matter what I pick, I still run the same path. I like this. I like this a lot.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
I am not, Ada, but thank you for letting me know. Speak with Percival.
Bears.
Oh, this is like here. I should get my reward while I'm here, right? I didn't even realize that was an option. Whee! There are certain systems in place like that jump dive thing that doesn't seem to be working as good as it should. And also, the next time I play through this, I'm definitely going to be taking up whenever they give me a
Conde has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest
penalty
of Phineas
to take it.
Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done.
Oh.
Quite so, sir.
Nice. More perks. Yeah, this. We're going for stealth mode. I liked that whole little stealth thing. We're gonna do... tinkering cost. And that. So a lot into tech. I have 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we get off this rock. And we do... Yeah. So that'll put us on Terra 2. Which lets us do the rest of Nyoka's mission. Because I have to go to Fall, whatever that one was. I was gonna say, are you locking me in here now? Can I not leave?
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to get...
Wait a minute. Hope Docking Bay. Why? I'm confused. Go to you. Just go into there. Do.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
No, we're not doing that mission. We're doing... Oh, you're landing on the Hope's Docking Bay. And then I gotta bring it to Terra 2. Although that
We
seems
have
that
arrived at the
I
Hope.
won't be able to
I need
open
you
up
to reroute
a
power
Tartarus
from our
mission.
ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun. The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold. Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator.
Okay.
You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comms.
That's it. Let's go. So I'm wondering if I need to do anything with possibly Max. Because Max gives me a perk to... Yeah, he gives me a buff to this. You know what? No, we're sticking with Nyoka and Ellie. So new zone. Patch route, auxiliary power source, supplement the reactor, spouse report. Status. Power safe mode, only life support is powered. Wow. A lot of maintenance needs to be done. Continue back. Logs. Long trip down I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. UDL sent us this team building seminar. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. Okay. These guys were all ready to say adios to Earth. Patch.
Let's hope we don't have to run in a hurry.
I'm also noticing the skill payout for all of this is massive. So like the leveling is, it's almost like power leveling by doing the actual missions. It's weird. It feels that overpowered. But soon enough, my weapons are going to not be strong enough. This is exactly like the Groundbreaker. Oh, what's this? Oh. Very nice. If I had more hack, I would be able to do something else too. Disable sentries? Where are we going? Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. There must be clumsiest crew on record. Oh, the janitor's not happy. But he'd be even more upset if I took his pancakes or his purple berry punch. So I have access to here now. Where am I heading to? Okay. Quests. Storage Bay 5. By unknown crew member. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. So that's from...
Can't think of much worse than drooling on your pillow
That's it, okay.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Should we
Whoa.
assign Sam for a cleanup?
That's it. Captain, we ought to go. Please. I'll
Take
make
your
one
best
hell of a
shot,
trophy for this fight.
I ain't killed anything in a long while.
We'll try that again.
Like a sprat. Adios. I think this entire time I have yet to engage in any kind of combat. Cartridge. I guess if I didn't get one printed from up top with my hack, that's where I would be able to get my identity thing from. Necklace. You got nice. Well, the void just happened, so I'm writing down just in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. Poked at it for a bit, started to get... Ooh. So that's not good. At all. Limbs liquefying as they're coming out of storage. Definitely not the kind of thing you want to have happen. I don't know where this elevator is taking me. But I feel like it's nowhere near where I need to be. This is nowhere where I need to be.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
No one's gonna mind if we take their stuff. It ain't stealing if no one sees.
True. Audio transcripts. One of the pod alarms went off. So they're talking about me. Cameras in the pay have been deactivated for I don't know how long. Reggie helped me hook up to. Okay. So Wells was the chief engineer? Oh. Soylent Green is people. Yep. Gotta do one of these real quick. Skedaddle, and we're back. Last Mamochka, I failed. Tomatoes die on their stalks. Something must be wrong with the soil. Month of rations. So everybody's starting to get all crazy and want to eat all of the stowed away humans. Third of the colonists in order to survive our journey. Oh. Oh. Things did not go well. Wrong way. I'm gonna run out of, this is a bad choice. I'm in trouble. Like my, how do you refill that? You don't, do you? Going. Well, I just keep going further and further away from my destination, so... Oops. What? Oh, there it is. I'm like, how do I get out of here? There's a ladder. And I'm going to run into enemies now. Watch. Going through this door is going to get me killed. Going through here. There's sealed.
Sure.
This is going to be fun. How does one increase that charge? You can't, right? There's nothing in here. I wait for it to walk through, and then I go. Come on. My keys. Well. Time to go out in a blaze of glory.
On my way.
So now they're going to come back here. They're fine. Why aren't I okay?
All in breach.
There we go. Whew. No crazy theatrics or combat scenario necessary. So yeah, if I would open up that door, that would have been the end of me. So let's get out of here. Or what's through here? Stuff to loot. Also, running is not a bright idea. We're about to have that same situation unfold. Run, run, run. Alright, I need to go to not here.
I
Hi.
can take a hint.
Okay. So now we go to the actual comms. Explored all up there, and I got some lore about the ship. To go this way. Walk though, because if you run, it's all over Johnny Longbottoms. We did this already.
Think of much worse than drooling on your pillow in front of a bunch of strangers.
Oh, it's all restricted. Oh, snap. Okay. We go through now. Now wasting time going to that thing. It's going directly to where the mission says to go. Logs. This is P. Wells. Let's go with that. Work continues on test subject 112. Retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death arch nemesis. So basically, things liquefy. Oh. Focus. Okay.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm system.
This would have been a lot easier if I had a better hack ability.
More primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection?
But none of it means anything if we can't keep us on course. Food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have stashed it somewhere. Okay. Holds more weight now than ever. Oh. Alright, so now I got to get to the bridge.
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
That would make sense, Ada. Gave her that patch because she wants to be a pirate. Oh, back to here, huh?
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Once we switch that thing on, we can get out of here, right?
I'm feeling once we switch this thing on, it's going to be all hell breaking loose. Status. Logs. Open the door. You're killing us. Wow. Yeah, I can hear that. This drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe you're broke. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back. They haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. We didn't find out what happened to Donna, though.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Certainly. You may skip the Hope to Tartarus, as you were instructed to by the adjutant.
What if I want to do it this way?
Would bring the Hope within close proximity of Phineas Wells's orbital lab, allowing him to access the colonists frozen within. Your act would be immediately noticed across Terra 2, as the colony ship Hope abruptly enters into the planet's rings.
Let's do it.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
I think
And
we will
also
be on
potentially
warranties.
kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Let's skip to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Skipping it myself, or to have Ada do it.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I'm gonna die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Oh, so you can't just take over.
You
That's
never
funny.
cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Oh, the stupid option you can?
I'm
That'd be.
aware of that.
Oh, dude.
You should not be doing this. The
Humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Hold on to your butts. Cinematic time. I wonder how close am I to the end, Frank? Do you know? Really? Okay. So I guess I gotta go to Sila and do these things before the missions, the main story ends, right?
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be.
Well, now it's time to get wrecked by everything else inside the Hope, I think. Because I do not have clearance anymore. We did it this way. We just ran. Sealed. Awesome. Was this the one I had to do with the side path? Yes. Run, 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 run.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
Oh.
Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
So all of that was for naught. I love it. All that worry that I had. Oh man, that'd be cool. Reject though. We're not running that way. Whoa. I want to know what happened there. Don't kill me, Mr. Combat Drone. This is the wrong way to go, Combat Drone. I might have made a boo-boo, Combat Drone. Oh, we're good. This is how I got down here. Although I wonder what's on that side of everything. If I do the not skipping around version. You be careful with those sounds. Oh, a storage closet. Don't mind if I do.
Nicely done.
Stealth. No, we're good. Oh, I should say nothing in the lockers, but there's stuff in those lockers. I guess if I went in here first and gotten that bathroom's the cleanest I've ever been. That's the upside when everyone around you's dead, I guess, right? You're not gonna clean up after their poops. Well, technically, if you find the bodies, they will be covered in their own poops, because that's what happens when you die. Well, I wanted to see what was in that way. Oh, it was just that. Okay. So I'm not missing anything. Cool. Cool. I think what we'll do now, though, is some of those side quests. Because if we're pretty close to the end, I want to wrap up all side quests. To Silo we go.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Tell me
Thank
more.
the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Goodbye.
Let's do these other things. We have to do stuff in Sila. Ballbrook. Well, I want to just... We're going to do this. We're going to go to Fallbrook. On the old Monarch. I'm assuming that Iridanos and Olympus are part of the DLC. Oh, so it's those are probably the final missions. Okay. Yeah, in my head though, I just want to wrap up these quests I got from so long ago. I thought that the main mission would bring me to Sila, but Sila seems to be like a just oh. Seems to be just like a planet of side quests. Doop dee doop dee doo dee doo 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 doo.
Said you docked 3 days ago.
This looks like a place. You ready to... Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon
It's an insurance group.
Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. Some people, but no one in this office, I assure you, might call it stupidity.
It's like they say, there's no cure for that.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Get it? Why
We're
is this
not
here?
on Monarch. For all
this is
practical and
for
taxable purposes, this office is an official enclave
Ellie
of
to
Byzantium.
screw over her parents.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one. You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhel can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork. Oh, you mean hypothetically?
Hypothetically, yeah.
Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd, theoretically, add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud.
Of course not. Of course not.
That's for the best. What can I do for you? Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured
Music reminds me of
unusually expressive
Borderlands.
eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Who gets their
Usually
eyebrows insured?
character actors or corporate execs with menacing
get you.
stares. That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
So that's
Those are mostly for top rungers of
interesting.
Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial
love
capital
this.
wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their
It's
sibling,
so
scandalous
just like-
rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every
it's
possible
like rapid
hazard to
fire
domestic bliss.
with the humor, and it's amazing.
One thing's for sure.
Some of it's
you
just
won't
like
find better policy
blatantly
protection
there.
against
Some of it's
sudden
just
lunar
like tongue-in-cheek
implosions
stuff.
anywhere
It's
in
great.
Halcyon.
I love it. All right, so we're gonna go to that.
Making tracks.
Stay there. Purple berry lunch. Let's go. So I'm assuming that means this.
Yeah, you got some nimble fingers, Captain.
You're fine with me just being here? Cool beans. Record. Entered into a gentleman's wager with several chaps at Billingsley's regarding the nature and composition of Spacer's Choice product tarmac and cheese. I was quite certain the product did contain actual tarmac, and my companions wagered that it surely did not. Lo and behold, investigation into the matter revealed I had been the victim of a gross misunderstanding. Matter of fair comment. Oh. Has been most grievous. I find myself unable to return to my previous haunts for fear of the stares and chuckles that will follow. My honor as a gentleman has been called into question, and has the nature of my relationship with the livestock. Resolution denied. Improper form work. Claimant forgot to say the magic word. I've been an assistant saw operator with CMP for 5 years. Most of the blade guards broke last year, and the management never replaced them. I lost my left ring finger last week as a result. Resolution denied. Negligible damage. Claimant is not right-handed, so the magnitude of this is minimal. Updated claim. Loss. 3 fingers. The saw I was working came loose yesterday, and account of self-disqualification. Claimant was missing a finger from a previous incident. Should not have been operating. Wow, this is perfect. Claim unintelligible. Oh man. Assistant saw operator lost several digits due to carelessness and negligence. She failed to he'd prominently posted warnings about the state of our safety equipment, and her resultant injuries have decreased our factory's productivity and led to multiple stress, headaches, and wow. Approved. So that's weird, man. She gets denied. Monthly payout 225,000 bits. Change them. Here we go. Eliphenil. Let's go talk to that lady again.
I need a word.
I see you're still in one piece. However, you never know when that could change. Consider our accidentally torn into tiny fragments coverage. Note that all of your fragments must be recovered and must be smaller than a standard bit cartridge for the payouts to kick in.
Oh. Who said they needed to talk? Was it Ellie? Yeah, Ellie needed to talk.
You really did it.
Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it. How does it
I've
feel?
never been prouder to stand back and watch someone else work. I'm just glad my folks aren't going to live off that awful story they made up.
Oh, the DLCs aren't out yet?
Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future?
I thought they already came out. Because I thought there was at least 2. Something about Gorgon and something.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but you
One was a
can't
murder
even count on
mystery?
a bribe making it into the right pocket.
Oh.
What's the point of planning for anything around here?
Burp.
Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Sweet.
See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me. What are you saying, Captain? Well, I've got a few years of experience that would suggest differently.
As good as the base game?
Still,
Hot damn.
maybe you've
Well,
got a
maybe we'll jump into those
Maybe it's
at
good to
some
watch
point
someone's
too.
back now and then, so that one day they watch yours. So you just keep the money. One of us has to look out for your interests. It's nothing personal. It's just the closest thing I've got to a code. Anyway, enough of the touchy-feelies, huh?
Anything for a friend. Finished companions quest line. So she's completely finished with the quest line.
Something on your
Nice.
mind?
Nope, that's it. Another level up. Ellie gained the Beyond the Grave perk. Beyond the Grave perk. What is that? Cost of bribes is less. Oh, fantastic. Do the other well, yeah, what's her Nyoka has a quest line. Does Felix have one too? All the human companions do? Oh. Interesting. So you're saying I should equip, like have equipped them or had them as part of my party at some point. I don't think so. I've never taken him out on a mission and talked to him. That's the thing. So we have to go to Sila now. If I go and talk to Felix...
Now, hold on. What happens if we hit the wall?
Most likely, the bullet will ricochet, which could be bad. Or hilarious.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big. I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei
this
to
is
go steady,
Parvati's
straight
quest.
out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all
I
covered
gotta
in
go
engine
get
grease
you
and I
all
ain't showered
prettied
in
up.
nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days, and well,
Don't bite
don't look
the
too close to my
sun.
fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Fancy soap.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock
Yeah.
in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
So the good news is doing some of this Silas stuff will eventually do that. Nyoka I have a quest for.
Hey, Cap.
You're out of the crew. Pack up your stuff.
Parvati showed me how to properly grease
She's
the
a
magazine.
smart one, you know?
Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back. Shit. Okay. I will.
Okay. I gotta go to Felix now and make sure that I get his quest. And Sam, I don't believe, ever has a quest, maybe? This guy's just always sitting by himself.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close.
I guess this is his
Then
quest.
One day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head? You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that.
What's her name?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine.
Clyde Harlow.
Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent. Clyde's waiting for us on Scylla.
Oh, look!
What
Scylla!
he's doing on an asteroid, I
Exactly
can't
where we're
begin to
going.
imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Okay. Let's go. Different spaceport. Ah. So now we have Scylla, Groundbreaker, Scylla. Let's do Scylla. Down. Wait, what? What? happening here? I guess we could leave Ellie behind and take Felix. Because her quests are done. I'm gonna get killed. There we go. Duncan.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
31% discount. First, I'm going to make some money. And then repair everything I have. Personal of Mercer Cole, a low-level sublet contractor. Most entries pertain to a slagging, and can't believe this. Can't believe we found Alavite gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust bag. Move out. Not that I'll ever tell her. Prime of the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle this off-world. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Malin can handle a job. Okay. Applying him with pale kale ale. He likes. Figure if I get him nice and slosh, he'll tell me the password to that place. It's probably worth enough to make. Okay. Can let Remy or Gertie find out about it? Gertie'd go full burn and demand I split the profits. Remy, he'd probably send me to the boneyard and keep it all for himself. Corporate data pad with UDL branding. Oh, my dead body. Well, let me read it. The screen's cracked and most of the keys are non-functional, fused together from plasma damage, but a few of the entries are unreadable. Kind of facility is this? I'm never accepting a promotion again unless it comes to the gilded. The alarm went off again. Huh. Well, I was going to see medium armor. This is light armor. I need the medium stuff. 56. That's heavy. Light. So you only have light armor or nothing. Cool. Bits from the road. Why is my phone doing a thing? Oh, okay. That was weapons from the void. Or was that the... Oh. Region? There's nothing left here? Well, where am I currently? Hagen silo weapon. This is exactly where I just was. I just went to the front end. Okay.
Always imagine Fallbrook with me.
Do 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 do. You know what would have been, I feel, a good idea or a grand idea? The guys who did this game, if they were able to work with the Firefly license.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Harlow's base. Good old Clyde Harlow. See what's going on there. And since we're going to Scylla, or Scylla, leave Ellie behind, we have Felix and Nyoka. Continue. So there's a weapon here and about 6 other ones. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling from this, like, with the humor aspect about stuff that goes wrong. Oh. It's that kind of setup, huh? Hello,
hey, you.
person.
Looking for something? Where do you think you're going? Yeah. The captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
It do.
You're on a first-name basis.
I
with
should
Captain
watch
Harlow,
that
huh?
show again.
All right, go on through. Got my sights on you.
Do you now? Familiar weapons over there. It's 200 that way?
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing at all.
Before I change my mind.
I literally stood in the only spot where she could see me. Logs, acquisitions. This one I like this one's being brighter. Acquisition logs. As usual, we're able to intercept these despite... Okay. About our patron. When we open up our scanners and sniff the system. Last entry. Harlow's the boss. The board. You like being played. Document Pirate's code has exceeded character.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
Okay.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts.
So this is just an outlaw outpost where I can't take anything from the people. I can take that though. I find that funny. I could take that stuff like on a corpse in front of people, I guess, but not something from storage. A Trino.
Here they come.
We're alive.
I wonder if that's going to affect any kind of reputation. Oh. Okay. Guess we're done for here now.
What would
Jackass is incoming!
Nice shot, Captain.
They don't like me. Is it because I stole that piece of thing again? Or whatever that was? This is where I was. Oh, because this is at Holbrook's or whatever his pad, right? Wasn't something supposed to happen here? Okay, so I'm in like this little nook. That's what I needed. Captain Harlow or Clyde Harlow. I'm like, there was a reason I had to come here. Well, that's a bathroom.
Heads up!
No, I'm supposed to talk to you.
Done here.
Okay. I thought I was supposed to talk to him. Apparently murdering him is just as good. I don't like the way that went at all. I might just save scum. What time is it? It's 9:26. Let's see what happens here. I don't like the way that went down. Oh, this is after I kill everybody, I think. Yeah. Load game. Shh, look the other way. I'm not save scumming. Transition to Harlow's base. Nothing to see here. I do like that it gives me that option.
Hey, you. Where do you...
That's what we
like
did.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right.
That's what I wanted to see, because there's, like, story that I'm missing. And that makes me sad.
Got my sights on you.
Got my sights on you. And now I know not to steal anything. Until after I murder everybody. Did the same thing. Bathroom twice.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see, or a you've aged, old man?
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He kicks things what need kicking, and we look the other way when he starts talking anti-corporate. It's a good arrangement.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Why are we
I'm working on
here?
something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Want to put him through a test, don't you?
Everyone in my crew proves their loyalty. No exceptions. Not even Felix. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Sure thing, pal.
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember,
I think
want
I
proof.
will.
Bring me his ring.
I just met this man's, and he's already contracting me out to go kill
token.
somebody.
Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token. Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with? Let's hear it. A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
Band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time. The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's
that doesn't mean
almost as if
anything.
The board's sphere of influence is shrinking.
No.
Besides, our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Give me 1 second here. My phone just got a weird alert. Okay. Well, it sounds like you're trying to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain.
That's all for now. So, I'm going to go do your dirty work, but I'm also going to mark that I've read all this again. So now, this is going to have me go to the Groundbreaker, which is part of also Don't Bite the Sun. So I need to do this, which is the other part of Scylla. Because you can't do anything from this area. So we touch down on the other landing pad. Where's Scylla? Where I am.
Destination reached.
Boom. Scylla. Well, we don't need Felix anymore. Was there also... Yeah, it was like we need Max. So swap out Ellie for Max. Or actually... Well, I need Nyoka and Max. Yeah, Nyoka and Max. So this is his book quest.
If I were a hermit, I'd choose to live on a...
So there's the 3 grounds all around me. What's closer? Those? That. So basically, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go that way, and then we're gonna do that one of the 3 proving grounds or whatever. Brutes. Thought I saw something. Yes. Worth the 3 bits. It's very open, which is weird. This is probably one of those grounds, by the way. What was the thing about this? Captain Iron is being held captive by outlaws who probably need saving. Okay.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
I like how they're on they're all on alert, but it's like, yep, so I have that many to worry about. 1, 2, 3.
Activity discouraged. Multiple injuries detected. Would you like another suppository for the pain?
Way to kill the mood. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. Save your meds for these ruffians once I'm done with them.
Symptoms of delusion detected.
Just want to hear what his plan is.
Medication.
You get that thing away from me. Override. Override!
Yes, I'll step lively.
You should know I've got friends. Power...
Of course, the people I tell to flank around mess it up. Should have told them to stay still. So that's done. What else we have around here? I'm not talking to you just yet. This was their ship. All 7 of them were going to be popping in that ship. Hey there.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Yes.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated pupils. Increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory.
Victory sweat.
Meds, I'm guessing. Pirates love bits, and unlabeled meds are worth a bundle.
Bundle.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she? I wager she told you to say that, the sly old bird. I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense. Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest
regards. Alright, so that quest is done. Then it was this. pungent one is the one I gotta get.
On it, Captain.
Want to try me?
Go.
Oh, my guns just tear through them, don't they? Did I get what I needed? There we go. So that's one of them. Then the next one I think was there. Where are you? I just harvested his brain from his butt. It's quite a talent. I mean, I could just go to the map and see everything, right? Show me all the things. Toggle inactive quests. Yeah. Still trying to doing everything the hard way. Hear them. See more of you guys. Yeah. Surprise!
Covering you.
Forgot that this works better on these guys. Shotgun for these guys works so much easier. So much better. That's right, they hit you with that special damage. Yeah. After getting repeatedly beat up by primals, you no longer function well when they attack you and your companions. Reject. Although this looks interesting, this little cave. What's going on in here? Abandoned prospecting drone.
Salutations. This unit's primary function, current active commands. Excavate. This unit is removing rock matter. Brevity identified. Thank you for your consumer loyalty. Greetings, Junior Excavator. Greetings.
Well, they're just gonna keep excavating forever, huh?
Greetings.
I wonder what would have happened if I told them that the place is abandoned. So there's that one. Then we have this. I do like how the map is easy to manage that way with the quests. Avenger. Give me your stuff. Where is the thing I need to get? It's over here. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Literally just laying around there. Okay. It's on the pewter. We've completed our initial survey and have to admit that your hunter was right. I'll you lunch next time on Terra 1. Checking the replacement part, Linda. Former repaired and okay. But Yttrium is still respectable levels. So it's within the former's dome. I've run dry. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is a sad one. She might have been eaten. So I got the science weapon. Ooh. Oh, hello, hermit. Don't mind me, I'm just going to steal whatever you've been hoarding. If it is worth, it is not. Sealed. Pancake mix, but not actual pancakes. Let's talk, hermit.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
It already happened.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind
There's only
is
one
prepared
person who
to
speaks
receive the
French in
truth.
all of this system.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Oh, more missions.
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's
So
consciousness.
you have to get drugged. You have to get high in order to read this book.
Either hallucinations followed by unconsciousness and a headache, or raving insanity. But is he truly?
I don't know what happened to him, but we killed his son. But we had a good reason.
Maybe
Or
not.
Maybe not. In hindsight, we may have acted rashly.
Max is right. This way is committed to achieving enlightenment. We have a tendency to act rashly when people process.
His actions say otherwise. Obviously, his preparation is wanting. I must refuse. There is no telling what the experience would do to a mind such as his.
So that's it. Take the damn book then. It's useless to me. Sorry, Captain. Clearly, we'll get nothing out of this charlatan. I see.
Please just take whatever you'd like and get out. You're interrupting my meal.
So that's the end of that one. Something didn't go right. I'll talk to Max.
I can't believe this. What sort of a half-assed destiny just peters out into nothing? No. I don't accept it. I did find. My eyes are open now. I won't live a lie. I reject any man-made system of control. What I'll do next? I just don't know.
Oh. Tuned in perks. That's all of Max's quest now. What does that perk do? Drug duration. Okay. Journal. It was Star-Crossed Troopers. That's probably where the ritual room is, right? So if I had enough persuasion, I would have been able to persuade them into having the ritual, right? Well, I ain't going to be able to see it in this playthrough. The only way that it looked like it could have been done was if I persuaded her, and I don't have high enough persuasion. I'm nearly there, so... It's a shame. Get him! Taking up these brains and these hides. Give me that stinky gland. Y'all got hit with something hard. Nice.
What's up?
So here's the stuff.
Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's
Monarch.
get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes'
Charon?
idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we kill. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so...
Go kill ourselves
right
a
we
Manta
are.
Queen. Alright, so that's that one. So, Monarch, Groundbreaker, Groundbreaker. Everything is off-world now, right? Yeah. Okay. Time to go to... What's down here? have enough. See something. I think for Nyoka, it's what, a level 16? Level 10. Mandibular rearranger. Yeah, let's not. I think killing the guy in Fallbrook that told Max about the book pushed up the persuasion so high. Ah, yeah, because... Oh, snap! Look at me not paying attention. It deterred her. I see what you mean now about choices matter. So, I would have to play this again and not... Because she was apprehensive of the fact that he did the bad thing instead of doing the right thing. Which is understandable. But I do like that some paths are just closed off. Let's just kill this other dude right here. Let's just get this going.
Here we go. Show them how it's done. Fate shines on us today.
Well, that's I'm trying to shoot Max in the face. Well. Yes, Scylla is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It almost doesn't feel like an afterthought, but it definitely feels like a zone that was made just to wrap up loose ends on quests. Monarch felt super fleshed out. Emerald Vale felt super fleshed. Like Terra, Monarch felt super fleshed out. Like super.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the
It is Aetherwave cereal.
latest Aetherwave serial.
So now, I don't want to do the... This one will put me on to Monarch. Groundbreaker. So basically everything but this is on the Groundbreaker. Where exactly were we going for that one? Between Fallbrook and Cascadia, so I guess we'll go to Fallbrook, right? Go to Cascadia. Cascadia is more fun.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
So I can't get the achievement. I feel like there's going to be an achievement for doing all the things. I can't get it on the Vicar Max one. Terminal.
Byzantine life seems awful cushy. Could get myself used to kicking back for a spell.
It's all paperwork, ass kissing, and stuffy parties where everyone eats too much.
An overabundance of food sounds just fine to me.
Yeah, I could just do this. Fast travel, because this is all sealed. I remember that. Oh, that's right, these guys' spot is in the belly, right? I am on fire and hurts. Who are you shooting at? Oh, that guy. And these things.
Libations on me, folks.
It's a half a man person. heavy ammo. Everybody always has light ammo.
Whew, here we go.
Sealed? Oh. Charon. Mantisaur Hive. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. But yeah, I think I might not have enough stuff in here. Ooh, I'm gonna start eating through my candy.
Nice and easy. How'd you do that so fast?
We just sneak around. Good. Energy cells and light ammo. But now with this... clear out the old base, so then I gotta kill these guys, right? Do it. Nice. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta find a Manta Queen.
Spot. You know, I thought I'd be angry. I thought I'd storm in here in a rage and exterminate all these bugs, and everything would be all right in the end. But I ain't. I'm mostly just empty.
A little sad.
Or sad, maybe. The first night Hayes and I spent in here, we knew it was home. It's safe. It's got a nice chill to it. But mostly, it doesn't stink of sulfur. Monarch folks often joke about it. Not because of the smell or the grittiness it leaves in your throat. Not because of the headaches or the coughing. It's because there's no escaping it. It's life here, and there ain't anything you can do about it.
Oh.
But here, somehow the sulfur never made it. We hauled in steel, hired sublight folk to help. That's how we met Anders and Opal. They stuck around after our contract was up. Opal liked camping. Anders liked chasing her tail. 4 of us for a while, scraping together what bits we could to build our home. Then came Rebecca, a sawbones out of the Cascadia survivors, who took a kindness to Hayes. And Clara, her little sister. I'll admit I wasn't keen on taking her on at first, but for a teenager, she was... She had a head for numbers, helped us trade hides for food. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, and me. 6 folks, 1 name.
Incoming!
Do the thing. That's a big queen. Do the thing, Ellie. Nice.
That does it. Time for a drink?
That's a lot of stuff. Right, I think that mission's done now. We gotta talk to Nyoka.
I wish these were more auspicious circumstances, but
This should level me up because that's a lot of XP.
this bringing them together, that makes it stupid. But, Captain, thank you.
Nyoka's done.
You mind if we rest a spell before we head out? I'd like to bury Opal and Clara proper before. What? Why? Huh. That's...
There we go. Nyoka's quest is all done. And now we all rested. Near maple syrup? No. I need that purple berry. Is there anything else to steal? Heavy ammo. Could have used that before. That's just the color of their skin right there. Alright, so everything on here now is done on Monarch. And I believe that's all of the companion quests except for these two. This is the Groundbreaker. This is the... Everything's Groundbreaker. And this is the main quest on Terra 2. Alright. So I think... I want to get to the ship. I know I want to get to the ship. I'm surprised it didn't happen. Unreliable. Burp.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Next stop. The Groundbreaker. But once we touch down, that's it for tonight. It is 10 p.m. So I'm going to call it there. And we'll finish this up tomorrow. Possibly, according to you, Frank, it's pretty close to the end. Possibly finish the game up tomorrow. I don't know. I have enough... I was planning on playing this for a while, but like there were some quests that were marked off from my past decisions. But I'll be back tomorrow around 7 p.m. to play more of this, potentially wrap it up. I mean, if it's only going to be like another 4 hours, I will probably... Yeah, I feel like I'm getting close to the end because it's like the main quests have that kind of feel to it right now. Where it's just kind of being like, okay, boom, 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 done. Like, I see how you could plow through this in like 12 hours just doing main quests. But, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget to leave a like. Yeah. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.